Here's the captain. 5 on the clock.
Good! Kevin, they've still got a foul to give at this point.
Yeah, and strategy wouldn't be bad to use it if they need to.
Okay, guys, the clock is our enemy now. Time to focus up and know your roles. Trust each other to make the play. Freak, if you got the look.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. And so it's the Lakers with it. Here's Paget.
Got it!
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
Simply phenomenal, Greg, the effort we've seen from both sides here.
Five seconds left in the game.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when they were
back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And the approach to that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Wiggins outside at the 3 with Anthony Towns at the 4. Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Jang in at the center. And that's the group starting the second half for Sam Mitchell. For Minnesota, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Last season for the Timberwolves, it was a struggle most of the season. Young teams tend to do that, but they didn't have, unfortunately, Greg, much luck at home.
You know, they basically limped their way to a league-worst 9-32 record at home. Part of taking your lumps as a young team. Let's see how they respond this season.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Wiggins outside. Dishes it to Jang. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Here's James. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. The Cavaliers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Free throw good, LeBron.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Timberwolves leading by 3. Rubio with it. Feeds to Levine. It's taken away by Smith. Jumps up. Oh, wow.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Wiggins against James. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins kicks to Towns. The shot no good.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
James dishes to Thompson. LeBron against Wiggins for the lead. Another miss by LeBron. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Levine. He kicks it to Wiggins. The dish to Towns. Pass to Dang. Jacks up a 3. Levine, good. Levine's got 5.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for LeBron. And here's Rubio. Zhang, a screen. Rubio left side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Towns. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, good D, but better O. It's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well said. Well, for the most part, they were just standing still, Clark.
And you know what, Kevin? He's not the most explosive player on the court, but if you give him a clear lane to the basket, he'll punch it on you.
Irving's checked in for the Cavaliers. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They trail by 6. Picked by Mozgov. Passes it to Fry. Just 5 on the clock. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Rubio leading the charge.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine. And it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well-coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Second free throw, no good.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Inside, here's Prince, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Prince has got his second bucket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. This is a nice third quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves ahead as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-5 run. And we're coming right back. Be sure to as we get started for the fourth quarter. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving in at the one spot.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
It's LeBron with the drive. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
Garnett, the screen. Jones, the pass to Garnett. All alone. Again, the miss by Pekovic.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Jones drives in. Garnett. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Muhammad. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and two shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Dellavedova kicks to Love. Here's Thompson. Rebound, Minnesota. Pekovic has got his third rebound on the night. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Dellavedova. Pekovic dishes to Garnett, and he banks in the layup. Garnett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're forcing the